Galactic Council Hall shimmered under the golden glow of the chandeliers floating midair. Delegates from every major species sat in rows, whispering in their native tongues, glancing toward the lone podium at the center. And standing beside it, flanked by two silent Terran Marines in matte black armor, was the human representative, Commander Elias Grant. It had been 6 cycles since humanity joined the galactic community, and in those 6 cycles they had been belittled, underestimated, and diplomatically sidelined. To the older empires, Earth was a fledgling world from the edge of a spiral arm. Its people were short-lived, chaotic, and far too emotional to be taken seriously. And now they had dared to propose emotion, a seat on the High War Council. Laughter echoed across the hall. The Zalari ambassador, his gelatinous form quivering with amusement, sloshed forward. Humans wish to join the War Council? You've barely survived your own atmosphere. Your primitive weapons can't even puncture class 3 hulls. A few others chuckled. The Graxan warlord bared his fangs in a grin. What wars have you fought besides each other? You've not even conquered your own moon system. Elias didn't flinch. His eyes scanned the room with a calm, calculated look that came not from arrogance, but certainty. You're mistaken if you think humanity's restraint is a sign of weakness. The hall quieted. He tapped a control on his wrist. A massive hologram flickered to life above them, grainy footage at first from Earth's early wars. Tanks, missiles, drones, nukes. The delegates scoffed. Crude, muttered one. Pollution weapons, hissed another. Elias didn't react. He flicked to the next series, modern orbital warfare tests, kinetic strikes, stealth fighters, quantum jamming pulses. The reactions turned from amusement to interest. Then concern. Then came the final footage. A deep space military trial hidden beyond Neptune's orbit. A weapon, codenamed Cerberus, descended silently toward a barren moon. Without warning, the moon erupted. A white sphere of silent annihilation spread outward, vaporizing rock, atmosphere, and space debris in a perfectly controlled radius. Simulated enemy planet. Size, 3/4 of your capital world. Time to total annihilation, 12 seconds, Elias said flatly. Silence. He turned to the Graxan warlord. Your people burn villages to send a message. We vaporize moons. The Graxan growled. Empty threats. These are tests, staged performances. You've never won a real interstellar war. Elias smiled. Because no one has been foolish enough to start one with us. Yet, he pressed another control, the room darkened. Now came still classified footage, tactical debriefs from the siege of Proxima IV, when the Terran Third Fleet had responded to a pirate invasion of a joint colony. The Council had assumed the pirates were the cause of the colony's destruction. But the truth was, Earth had responded in under 45 minutes. The footage showed a coordinated strike, 12 Terran ships dropping out of slip space with terrifying precision. The pirate fleet, consisting of over 90 vessels, was gone in 17 minutes. The colony's infrastructure had been restored by robotic core in less than 72 hours. Your response time was under an hour, asked the Zorthan delegate, blinking his 6 eyes rapidly. Elias nodded. We don't wait for committees. A hologram displayed a Terran AI battle commander, its voice smooth, emotionless. Target designated hostile. Elimination authorized. No collateral permitted. It deployed nanite drones mid-warp to intercept a retreating ship before it even emerged into real space. Your machines think faster than our generals, the Zorthan added, voice low. Elias turned now to the center. You mock humanity because you've never seen what we are when we stop holding back. You think our wars are a sign of primitiveness. But we learned war the hard way, from desperation. From extinction events. From famine, from fire. We don't glorify war, we perfected it so we wouldn't need to use it. He paused. But if we must, we unleash hell. The hall was dead quiet now. The Zalari ambassador was trembling, his gel-like form slowly retreating toward his delegation. The Graxan warlord was silent, eyes narrowed as if recalculating every assumption he'd ever made about the Terrans. Earth didn't beg for a seat on the War Council, Elias continued, stepping forward. We offered you a glimpse, just a glimpse of what we've built. Not to threaten. But to remind you, this galaxy's peace exists because we choose it. Not because we are incapable of war. A new hologram appeared, a black, triangular behemoth drifting slowly in orbit above Saturn. A single word labeled its side, silencer. That is not a ship. It is a failsafe. The moment Earth is truly threatened, the silencer activates. It contains enough antimatter to delete a star system. The delegates looked horrified. You built a planetary eraser? One whispered. No, Elias corrected coldly. We built a consequence. There was no applause, just silence, reverent, fearful, respectful. Finally, the Varelian High Chancellor, one of the oldest and wisest beings in the galaxy, slowly stood. The vote for granting Earth a permanent seat on the War Council is no longer necessary. He bowed his head. Earth already is the War Council.